It was a stormy Friday night in Cincinnati. The wind howled outside, rattling the window panes of our two-story house. I was home alone, just me and the thunder. My parents were out of town for the weekend, and my older brother, Ryan, was away for work in Chicago. Or so I thought. I'm Emily, 20 years old, a university student on break. I had planned a quiet night, movies, snacks, maybe some sketching. But things changed quickly. Around 10:42 p.m., the power went out. The lights flickered once, and everything went dark. I grabbed my phone, only to see 7% battery.
Great.
Then a knock at the front door. Not a loud bang. A quiet, rhythmic knock. 3 times. Knock. Knock.
Knock.
I froze. Hello. I called out, my voice shaky. No answer. Peering through the peephole, I saw someone standing there, tall, hooded, still. My heart pounded as I slowly unlatched the door, holding a metal umbrella tightly just in case. And then he spoke. It's me, Ryan. I blinked. Ryan. He pulled down his hood. Wet hair. Same familiar face. My brother. What are you doing here? I asked, letting him in. My trip got canceled. I figured I'd surprise you all, he said, giving me a small smile. But you didn't call? My phone died hours ago. Sorry about the scare. He set his backpack down and wiped his shoes. But something felt off. He was quieter than usual, distant. His eyes were tired, almost haunted. We sat on the couch with candles lit. He didn't talk much. I offered tea. He refused. Then he asked something strange. Do you still keep Dad's letters? I paused. Yeah. Why? Can I read them? I nodded slowly. They're in Mom's drawer. He got up without another word and went into their room. I followed, confused. Ryan opened the drawer and pulled out the envelope. Inside were handwritten letters Dad had written before he died in 2018, some to Mom, some to us. Do you know why Dad died? Ryan suddenly asked. Of course. Heart attack.
What are you talking about?
He looked me in the eye. That's what they told you. But it's not the truth. My stomach dropped. What do you mean? He handed me one of the letters. It was marked. To Ryan. Open only when you're ready. He opened it for the first time. Inside was a confession. Dad had been involved in something dangerous at work, whistleblowing against powerful people in the pharmaceutical company he worked for. He'd been receiving threats, and in his final days, he suspected his death wouldn't be natural. Ryan had spent the last year researching the truth, and he believed someone had silenced Dad. My head spun. Why didn't you tell me? I wanted to protect you. But now that I'm being followed, I need you to know. Thunder cracked. He reached into his bag and pulled out a flash drive. This has everything I've found. If anything happens to me, give it to the police. We didn't sleep that night. We locked all the doors, unplugged everything, and sat in the candlelight. Ryan told me he'd been tracked. He didn't want to lead danger to us, but he had no choice. They knew about me too. By morning, the storm had passed. But nothing felt the same. Ryan left before sunrise, heading to meet a journalist in D.C. I watched him drive away, unsure if I'd ever see him again. But I wasn't scared anymore. I knew the truth now. And I was ready. It had been 3 days since Ryan left. The storm had passed, the power was back, but my mind hadn't rested for a second. I kept staring at the flash drive he left me. The one with truth, written in bold red marker. I hadn't opened it yet. I was scared of what I might find. That night, as I sat on my bed, I finally gathered the courage. I plugged it into my laptop. A single folder appeared. Read underscore first. Inside were documents, screenshots, call logs, emails, months of research. Ryan had been tracking something much bigger than I imagined. A pharmaceutical company called Hexton Labs, where Dad used to work, was allegedly conducting illegal human trials. Ryan had emails from insiders, financial statements, even coded threats his friend at cybersecurity helped him decode. The final document was labeled, "The Day It All Changed, Dad's Final Meeting Audio." With trembling hands, I clicked play. Dad's voice played through the speakers. I don't trust anyone here anymore. If anything happens to me, it wasn't natural. I'm leaving this for my children. They deserve to know. Suddenly, my heart stopped. There was a knock at the door. I closed the laptop in panic. It was nearly midnight. Who could be at the door? I stayed quiet. Another knock. Louder.
Bang, bang, bang.
Then a voice, deep, cold, unfamiliar. Miss Emily? We're with the authorities. Open the door, please. But something didn't sound right. No badge shown. No flashing lights. No name. I didn't open. Instead, I ran to my room, grabbed the flash drive, and climbed out the back window barefoot. My heart raced as I ran into the woods behind our house, where Ryan and I used to play when we were kids. I hid behind a tree, watching from a distance. Two men broke into the house. Not officers. They were looking for something, tearing drawers open, searching the living room. I felt sick. They were looking for the flash drive. Just then, my phone buzzed. Private number. Get out now. They found me. It was from Ryan. He was alive. I texted back frantically. Where are you? What do I do? No reply. I stayed hidden until morning. Then I made my way to a nearby public library, using a guest computer to email everything on the flash drive to multiple journalists and law firms. I even sent a copy to myself under a fake name. Then I mailed a printed copy to the Department of Justice anonymously. The truth wouldn't die with us. I hadn't heard from Ryan. I watched the news every day. Nothing. But then, finally, breaking. Whistleblower exposes major corruption at Hexton Labs. DOJ launches investigation. They didn't name Ryan, but I knew it was him. I cried with relief. That same night, I received a small brown envelope under our front door. No sender. Inside, a photograph of Ryan, smiling.
Alive.
With one handwritten message. You were braver than I ever was. Stay safe. I'll find you when it's over.
R.